Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this. Risco in Tokyo coming at you with some more Little Big Planet 3 on a Thursday for the ladies. I had some things I wanted to work on, and I didn't get a lot of work done yesterday because everything's been a mess. So, doing it tonight, and we're gonna do Risk of Rain 2 tomorrow. Promises. I just gotta fix my tags. Give me like a second. You know how it is. You know how it be. Now, I know we're gonna have a quiet stream tonight because everybody's gonna be playing fucking Undertale. Or Twitch 2. Switch 2. I guess that's out today as well. So I imagine that there will be at least a couple of folks that will be ensconced with that. I understand. I extend my forgiveness to them. But, for anybody who does show up, it'll be nice and chill. Seeing how this works. I see that you spin. Oh, good, you do shots. Excellent. See, I put it on a. Oh, it's Kronos! How you doing? Hope you're well. Now let's see at least if this thing runs away when it's supposed to. How's the life? How's the tricks? Hope you're well. Good. I need this. Thank you. Finally got a haircut. Is it lovely? Did you get a lovely haircut? Do you look like an adorable scamp, or perhaps a rapscallion? If you don't, it's okay. But if you do, that's pretty cool. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, let's go with those. I mean, okay. I'm willing. Why are you not chasing the destruction that is your destruction? Oh, because, like, your range is, like, way too small. Go me. I mean, rapscallion's a pretty good look, though, right? A rascal, even? Could you be a rascal? I do hope you're well tonight, though. It's always wonderful having you in. I know that the... Okay, so it does run away. I just need to... I need to change the timer. The timer? The thing. I need to change the thing. My Kronos, hon, my brain is not doing it tonight. I know it generally is not. I know it's often a problem, but like it's a thing tonight. What do we have? We'll set it to 500. Like it'll definitely hit if it's 500. Oh, Alice, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Hope the things and the stuff are not being too shitty towards you. I know that is often a big ask. It shouldn't be, but I know that it is. Alright, let's try this for realsies. Spit you out. Os! Hirunda! How you doing? Lovely to see you too. I wanted to get some work in, just cause like Tuesday and Wednesday were such a wash for me that I didn't feel like I made the progress that I would have liked to have made. State of Play yesterday was mostly good. I heard some good things about it, yeah. Now, oh, cause you did not set to loop because you are a goober, which means that you don't actually know if the 3 seconds were enough or not. Are you gonna... Okay, there you go. You do run away. Excellent. Silent Hill, yeah, F is this year and it looks pretty neat. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. Um, I was kind of half joking with Hive that it's like I knew the day was going to come when they were going to put out a game that I would actually be interested in. I and would only be available on the PS5. And they've done it. They finally managed 5 years into the life cycle of the console. They finally managed to do it. It's shocking, but it also means like it is gonna suck that I'm not gonna be able to play the Silent Hill game because there's no way in hell, like even if it comes to PC, like there's no way that the laptop's gonna be able to handle it. Like the laptop that I should be receiving eventually, um, that came out way snarkier than I wanted it to, and it's not intended to be snarky. I understand why it's taking time. It's not any skin off my nose. I am not sweating it at all. So I didn't want that. That removed the snark from the last sentence. But while it is a very large upgrade from the rig that I have, I don't think that it's of an upgrade level that we could actually play Silent Hill F on it. Silent Hill F game devs say that one of the core pillars of Silent Hill F is to have uh, intricate combat and more of a combat focus than the Silent Hill 2 remake, which dampens my excitement for it. That was something else that you had mentioned, and wait, who's Dragon Knight 7? I feel like I missed out on that. Um, that is one thing that we had talked about a little bit in the background. Hive, also welcome. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hope life is treating you kind and sweet. Oh, the Umi Neko Rider guy name is Knight Rider 7 or Dragon Rider 7. That's a name. That's certainly a name that you could go with. All right, I think maybe like just 3 seconds. 3 second shot, 3 second pause for the red shots is probably enough. It's a reference to the Dragon Knight class in Final Fantasy XI. Lol. Well, you know, if he has a good time with it, I'm not gonna get on his case. It's silly, but that's sweet sometimes. Folks can be silly. Alright, I think phase 2 is good. I think that it works in the setting. So I wanna switch up the timing on this. And I think we could put this one to bed. The best part of the state of play was Pragmata's trailer ending with a release this year, and it's real. Smiles. I don't know Pragmata, so like I feel like the joke would work a little better if I knew what that was, but that's cute. That's sweet. Pew! I mean, it's cool that someone managed to get actually professional writing jobs using a pen name that's basically Omega Darklord 2002. I mean, yeah, like it is kind of cool. Can't lie about that. Pragmata was a game that was announced at the announcement of the PS5 and never talked about again till today. That's pretty damn funny. Wait. Are you... Wait, where's my phase 1? Okay, there's my phase 1. Oh, that's why. Okay. Sure, I understand what happened there. It's a weird Capcom thing. Okay. Ryukisho 7 is fun to read. Okay. Alright, so that's our phase 2. Umineko is one of my top 20 games of all time. That's pretty high praise. Now, which one of you is phase 3? Where's the pinky? You are orange. Okay, that's not the one that I need. You are pink. Okay. So... Now, I do need to remember, before I save these as objects, that I have to put the target tags on them, or else it'll screw up all the wave logic, so... See, I don't want to read Umineko because it will ruin the videos I saw of Dan Rickert being outfoxed by his co-hosts, except Dan Rickert is Battler. I'm very lost there, Hive, and that's okay. I feel like lost is my it's my normal state of being, so you know, I'm not gonna complain too much. Oh, I would love someday. I'm gonna have a controller that doesn't break. That's gonna have it's gonna have fucking thumbsticks that are made out of titanium. Us, rabbits! It's been a hot fucking minute. It is so good to see you. I hope you're doing super well. I know, like, spoilers, because I did read the YouTube comment, but I haven't had a chance to respond to it yet, but I do know that you are doing well. But I want to give you the opportunity to share that, if you like. But it's wonderful. Welcome back. It's been forever. Chrono says, I think I am almost finished with Tales of Symphonia. Are you happy with it? Like, is this a good feeling to be done with? Like, wait, I don't feel like I said that right. I think we now have all the mods on chat currently. Yes, we have a full roster of mods. So, if we get raided tonight, I guess that'll solve that problem. This is kind of weird. Prior to the state of play, I thought, I wonder what happened to Pragmata, and then it showed up in the state of play. Now, and then I was like, earlier today, I was like, I wonder how Rabbit is doing, and lol. Maybe you need to think about, like, I wonder how LBP4 is doing, and then they'll announce that it's never coming out. Ah. It took 3 years, but I finally got the IT training apprenticeship done, working now in ethical hacking of all things. Which means home office days on Nisa's stream days. I fucking love it. I hope that you are enjoying your ethical hacks. Are they like life hacks, or are they just different kinds of hacks? Why does this say tag mine? What does that mean? What do you do? Surely this did a thing. Wait, no, seriously, like, what does this tag do? I'm only starting out right now, so the only hack is me. You're not a hack. I won't stand for it. I'll put my foot down. Which won't take a long time, because I'm sitting on my futon. So my foot is very close to the ground. If I trigger this, is it gonna have an effect? Oh shit. Oh yeah, okay, totally forgot about that. Okay, that's how that works. You know, okay, fair enough. Fair enough, I'll let it go this time. This time. Oh, so okay, that's where that is. That's what that was. That was just a test. All we know is that tag doesn't belong to someone else. This is true. It's mine and mine alone. My company has a lot of online products, so they have to be tested for security, which is what my team does. Okay. I saw that! Wait, no, I saw that. I responded to it. Alice, unless there was a different thing? Did you say a different thing? Because I said, I was going to say if we got hay raided tonight, it would be perfect timing because everybody is here. Oh, did you explain the... Oh shit, I did miss that. I did... Can I ask you to put that back in chat? And I will keep my peepers peeled for it. What do we need to gaffle something here. And I think we need to gaffle this. You gotta come over here. And how does this... How do I make you work so that you do thing that I need? Dan Rickert is a games journalist from the gaming site podcast Giant Bomb. Okay. Is he the Bomb Diggity Bomb? Battler's the protag of Umineko. I sometimes see people on the Tumblrs referring to a Battler, but like it didn't have any Oh god, this controller. I was not even touching anything. It did not stick in my brain meats, I guess, is what we're going with. Who are you? What do you spit out? Oh, I know. Wait, I know what this does. I think. Oh, you do that. That's what you do. Okay, good to know. He tries to own people with facts and logic, but mostly gets... Please stop. Okay, good. Mostly he gets owned by facts and logic instead. This is fair. This is how it... Are you not done? What is breaking? Something terrible is breaking. Now people on Tumblr referring to Battler could be either an Umineko fan or a 70-year-old Australian. Umineko fans. That much I did gather. There's a thing, and I need to remember how to do thing. Hirunda, if you need to... Is the crunching done? Hirunda, if you need to go early, it's 100% under... Oh my god. What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Please stop. Whatever that is, it needs to stop. Hirunda, if you've got to dip out early, it's 100% understandable. I know that you've got a lot on your plate these days. I really do appreciate you dropping in for the little amount of time that you have. And we love you. Take care of yourself, okay? Dan Rickert, the snake god from Elden Ring. Wait, does he make an appearance as the voice of the snake god? Now what that would be a... Kronos, why is it still breaking? Why is it still breaking? Dan Rickert's famous guy that married in a Taco Bell. That's... Wait, the emitter's active? The emitter shouldn't be active. Oh, Jilly Beans, don't worry! Wait, why are you eating dry cereal? You don't have to apologize for that, but like, that sucks. Tosses Umineko and Neko Navy into the teleporter from the fly and creates a thing. I mean, it could be. Oh, as if there is an active emitter. There shouldn't be. It was his big wish of things to do when marrying, to do it in a Taco Bell. Well, I mean, if he... Oh! That's why! Okay. Jilly Beans, I'm on the trolley now. It takes a while sometimes, but I get there. Eventually. You know, it takes a hot minute. Okay, what we gotta do is... first we need explosives. No reason, just, you know, explosives are always good. Alright, I think we need to put a break in that. How did I set this up in the phase 1? Phase 1, please come here. You're being called to the office. We heard that you were shooting spitballs at Jenny Calhoun. I don't know anybody named Jenny Calhoun, okay? That's just, it was the first name that popped into my head. That's just the way it's gonna be. I also played a bit of Elden Ring Night Rain. Was it as good as Elven Rain Dark Wing? Wait, Night Wing? Holly, what's the band that you like? I was gonna do a joke and then I fucking forgot who they were. Where? Where? Nightwish! Damn it! Ah. Hi, hi, hi. Why has everything gotta be so much? Why has everything gotta be so fucking hard? Um, he had a meltdown on a podcast once when Jeff Gertzman convinced him that Metal Gear Solid was anime because Dan was on record as hating anime but loving Metal Gear. Um, Jeff went through all the things he hated about anime and pointed out how Metal Gear Solid did all those things. Hoisted by one's own petard. Isn't that always the worst? Please, fucking directional stick, I need you to stop spinning things around for me. This is really, finicky and persnickety. God bless it. Too many fucking microchips. And puppies. Also too many puppies. From my understanding, that was very Battler coded. Okay. Also, Metal Gear Solid 1 uses anime footage for about 10 seconds. Does it? City got... Wait. Hold on. Nightwing is the first Robin who went solo and became Batman in his own city, and then the city got nuked by a guy who's a living being of radiation that some guys dropped in the city. I actually did know that, but I still fucked it up for the joke. I forgot momentarily. Alright, let's take you. Oh god, I hate this controller. Sony, you are... I want revenge on Sony, honestly, for fucking up the DS4 so badly. This is not cool. Nobody loves this. Us! Floppables! How you doing? It was when Otacon explained he became a scientist so he could make robots similar to the ones from anime. Okay. More like big, small... I don't know. How you doing tonight, Floppables? Is the life treating you good? Is it being kind? It better be. City got nuked in the previous timeline. The current timeline, it's okay now. I mean, it's got to be pretty good if you can just variably nuke a city. I'm glad that works out for him. Oh, wait, okay, this has got to go away. You go away. And then... you come here. Nope. Just like one of my Japanese anime. Did you mean Biggie Smalls globe? I mean, would Biggie have approved of LBP? I'm not well versed enough in the life and opinions of Biggie Smalls. But who wouldn't love LBP though? He was big into the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis. Okay. So the answer is a potential maybe? Alright, okay, this is a terrible color for microchip. I can't see any of my wires. I hate that for me. Oh, no shit! Oh my god, Jillian, you gotta go. You gotta go. You have to go for me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to lay this on you, but you gotta go. I'm a die. I'm a fucking die over here. I got to see Letters to Cleo once. It was fucking fantastic. The question is which Biggie, the rapper or the character from Final Fantasy XIV? I mean, Biggie Smalls is definitely the rapper. Oh my fucking god. Letters to Cleo is still kicking out the jams. This is amazing. Got off track, but yeah, Night Rain was pretty fun. It's worth noting that I do have 2 other people I play with, so I'm definitely the core audience for the game. It's 3-player co-op. That's kind of weird. Biggs is in, like, all of the Final Fantasies, though. Like, don't they have a Wedge and Biggs in 4 and 6 also? The Notorious B.I.G.? Indeed. Indeed. This is still... I cannot see any of my wires. Circuit board, why must you fuck with me? You gotta listen to some Biggie Smalls. Just ignore Puff Daddy's name in, like, the production credits for all the jokes. It's for all the jokes. Okay. Alright, so this loops around to the second. The second goes in the top and bottom. Alright, so let's get that started. Da, 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 da. You loop around to the second. Autocorrect, what did autocorrect do? All the songs, okay. I incidentally skipped all the bigs and wedges until Final Fantasy XIV. Fair enough. I remember when I was a very small squirrel, and Final Fantasy VI, I don't know if I noticed it or if it was in Final Fantasy IV, but when I noticed that your two, like, friend units in the tutorial section of Final Fantasy VI were Biggs and Wedge, and I, like, completely squeed. I was like, I get that joke! Ah! Ah! Wait, what is... Disco, why do you do the things that you do? Like, none of this makes fucking sense. Alright, so the second output is going into the top port. And this is going into the bottom port. Gotcha. Night Rain is basically Elden Ring, but roguelike. Prior to playing, the only thing I knew about it was there were Dark Souls 3 bosses in the trailer for some reason. Huh. Okay. Random question, but what size t-shirt do you prefer to wear? Uh, I'm 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 trying to get used to wearing smalls, but honestly, I tend to wear a lot of extra large. I mean, Jelly Beans is from my adopted hometown, so like, I think we're gonna be pretty good on sizing there. Everything is wired in the way it's supposed to be, I think. You are the blowy uppy thing. And you go to blowy up that thing. Okay, good, that's wired right. Wait, the Slitterhead idea about for the set, for the review set? Because I do think it's a really neat idea. I'm just still trying, I'm like rotating it in my head to figure out like how I would make it work. Because we gotta remember, like, I gotta keep the green screen on screen. That's why all my sets are very static. Uh, so like if we're doing a thing where I'm flying around, like from one place to another, then like the green screen's gonna have to follow me. Night Rain is what you get when From asked, what if we made an Elden Ring a battle royale, but also an extraction game, and also a roguelike, and instead of a battle royale, we just have the death circle from a battle royale, and the three people squads from it. That seems like a lot of effort. I feel like they made a lot more effort there than they really needed to. But good for them. Good on them. Good. Brain. Brain doesn't work. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. I fucked this up. That's okay. Um, you gotta go here. When you become an Escape from Tarkov streamer, I don't think I could do that. But largely because I don't really know anything about Escape from Tarkov. They saved their effort by reusing Elden Ring and Dark Souls enemies. Is that how they got it out so quickly? Because it does seem like they got it out pretty quick. Like, wasn't Elden Ring just, like, last fucking year? The screen location cannot change even if it snaps to a different spot on the screen. Well, like... the oh. Let me see if I'm reading you right here. Are you saying like each set that I would bop around to would have its own green screen? Because that could work. Because that would be kind of similar to the way that the screen transition is working here, where there are places. Well, there's one spot in this video where there's going to be the screen's going to be blocked off by that white screen. Alice says it's the first extraction shooter. It's basically Stalker-like. It's the game where the devs said no women characters because women are biologically weak. Can I hit the devs with my no parking sign? Can we test out how biologically weak I am? I would like to do that. That would be fun. That could work, Kronos. Like it, I think. How would I want to do it? So say set 1 has it in the middle, set 2 has it to the left, etc., etc. Like that could definitely work. Are let me rotate it a little bit more in my head. And again, I might. I'll be honest and upfront. I might not go with it, just depending on like where my energy levels are when we get to that point. But there is enough time that I might be able to charge my batteries enough to do something more ambitious like that. Night Rain seems like a dry run for From Software's Switch 2 exclusive game that I was very hyped for, because you potentially transform into a dinosaur. Before I found it was a PvPvE multiplayer game. That sucks. They were going to make Velocipriest, and then they turned it into garbage. My biological weak no parking sign? Alice, it's heavy metal. Like, it's not going to be something anybody's going to, like, get hit with. Not to promote my own shit, but, like, did you watch the diary video? Because I get to swing it around a little bit just to show people. It's nasty looking. It's biologically weak, clearly. Holly says the only women I recall are vendors. Biologically weak metal. It's girl metal. Y'all are wonderful. I missed one of yours. What did I miss of yours? Hold on a sec. Let's see if I can pull that up. Like, Twitch, if you just let me scroll the chat like normal people, that would be fucking awesome. I think that would be super duper cool. Holy shit, the president just hit Cheney with a... Oh, wait, that was last week. Where... Elden Ring's been out for a couple of years. What? What? What do you mean a couple of years? That's not how that works. That's not how that works. It was like it came out yesterday. Why you fucking with me like that? Why you gotta be like that? Time passes. I disbelieve. I'm gonna call shenanigans on that. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Go away. Thank you. Elden Ring was like 2022. When you say 2022, what you mean 2024, right? If you hate time, you can do a fight with the New Year's baby? I could totally fuck up a baby. Like, I think at least that much I could handle. The DLC came out recently, and the DLC is the is Nightwish, right? What if said baby is the chosen one? I could still fuck it up. I don't know. Father Time is probably pretty cagey. I feel like Father Time's probably got like an ace up its sleeve. DLC is the one where you go to a fake place to kill fake people with fake points. Eh? Eh? Hive? What? What? Wait, didn't I have a 300 point one in here? I thought I had a... Did I erase you? I don't know why you said you could fuck up a baby. Imagine you meant that a fictional burrito that's so full it weighs as much as a baby. I mean, I could also... I lived on the veggie burrito combo at El Pancho's of Shinsebashi, and had it every Wednesday night for like years, and it was baby sized. Like the full combo, not just the burrito, but like the entire combo is probably baby sized. The people I know who've played the DLC and I've talked to about it, the highest praise I've heard for it is, it's okay, I guess. The strongest opinion I heard was, I shouldn't have bought the DLC. Oh god. Found out last night that the last time I played Deus Ex Human Revolutions was 10 years ago. Oh my god. Fucking time. Fucking time's gotta stop with this bullshit. It is inappropriate. Thing is, Father Time is a scythe, which is like, sure, is flashy and cool and shit, but like, it would suck as a weapon. How are you gonna be messing up anybody's day with a scythe? The cutting edge is on the inside, inside of the fucking thing. That is a silly people weapon. Madoka Magica aired in 2011. I mean, 2011 was legitimately a long time ago. I've seen Soul Eater. I've read Soul Eater. I still think Scythe is a goofy-ass weapon. It looks really cool. People did not like the boss design, especially when combined with the camera. Was it like, did it make for like a really awkward arena? Okay. That does sound like it would in fact suck. It would be a big old no Gouda. Alright, let's see if you actually function the way I expect you to function. I would like that. It would be neat. You know, at some point, I did actually want to play Maka. Cosplay Maka. I mean, there's nothing stopping you, Kronos. I 100% support your cosplay of Maka. I'm sure it will not awaken any feelings. Death at a Scythe in Dante's Inferno, and Dante murdered his butt. Dante's... Wait, like... Okay, wait, hold on a second. I need to check. I need to fucking check. Are we talking about, like the poem? Or are we talking about, like, some fucking other thing? Because I've read Dante's Inferno a number of fucking times. And I don't recall Dante straight up murdering Death. Oh, fudge. We're talking about the thing that angered nannies across America. What? Okay, I can believe that there was a gang. A gang? I can also believe there was a gang, but I can believe there was a game. I can believe that it angered nannies, but like, in what? How did it manage this feat of angering nannies? Did it have the boobs? Was that the problem? Were there boobs? EA paid a bunch of people to fake protest Dante's Inferno. It was literally a paid campaign. You mean the EA, the same folks that were behind the ad campaign for Dead Space 2? which featured a bunch of pissed off moms. That EA? Oh shit. You're talking. Alice is talking about the poem. I'm talking about the game. I can't believe Devil May Cry Man got his own Inferno. But I mean, if it was that Dante that got the Inferno, it would be a Disco Inferno. Like, there's no other choice. All right, let's see if this works. Boop boop boop. Do you know spin? Why you know spin? Oh, there you go. But also, like, you should be doing the death mines. Why are you not doing the death mines? Oh, Disco, you utter fucking goober. You total Dorcas. You fuck that up. Way to go, you. Very smart. Well done. I'm so sad you can't join either. I wish we'd had at least one chance to have a Chronos co-stream, because that would have been fucking amazing. All right, I need this thing to go away, because I gotta go fetch the actual thing. Oh, for fuck's sakes, no, Disco, what did you just do? The Angie Nanny, also called Nangi, is a dying breed of suburban fauna, most often encountered in mansions on Friday nights. Oh wait, like is this with Bernard and wasn't there a nanny in that? Or wait, no, am I thinking of Count Duckula? Am I getting Count Duckula mixed up with Day of the Tentacle? Oh, love you! You have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. And you have lots of fun at Letters Cleo for me. You're having fun for two? I know that Count Duckula had a nanny, but I'm also thinking that the very ableist mansion game also had a nanny, but I don't remember. Oh my god, did I... Oh, Disco, you silly ass bitch. You erased, like, the one emitter, or the one sequencer that actually was necessary to what you were doing. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I don't remember how I had that set up. Shit on me. Dante murdered death because Dante's Inferno is the first web novel about a guy and his 1,000 power gaming skills? I feel like there's like 12 jokes here that I'm not getting. And that's not your fault, but like, you have to remember, I am old. How did we have this set up? I'm so pissed off. I'm not a joke expert. I'm very much not. Did we... Oh, I'm definitely not a not okay expert. What was... I don't think I had all of that going at the same time. I think that would have been a little bit too much. Holly? Be sweet on yourself, hon. See, I don't remember if this is how I had it set up. And that kind of cheeses me off a little bit. An expert at being bad enough to save the president? I mean, we are all a hive. I think we need to recognize here that everyone in this room is bad enough to save the president, but none of us would fucking do it because it's the fucking president. Rabbit says, I'm not a joke expert because I'm a bed expert for the sleepy EP. Well, I mean, that's perfectly acceptable. They call me to the stands to prosecute a guy, and I just blow the whole case. Are you bad enough to save the president? I mean, why the hell would I? Wait, you have done the thing? What was the thing? Is this like the game? Did we all just lose the game? I'm so confused. Alright, you scoundrel need to go away. You are a scoundrel? You all lost because I bought opening day tickets to the movie. Wait, is it Final Destination Bloodlines? Tell me you got opening day tickets to Final Destination Bloodlines. I really want to see Final Destination Bloodlines, but it is never going to get over here. You haven't read such classics as I Have the Weakest Skill, Do You Love Your Mom and Her Two-Hit Multi-Target Attacks? That sounds like the name of a porno for gamers, and I don't know what to do with that. So maybe in a couple of months, as they called me last time. I mean, are you gonna go? Do you have to go? It kind of is. Basically a porno for gamers. Okay. Is this what I want? See, I don't think you're doing the spins that I need. I hate that for you, Holly. I don't want you to have to do jury duty. That sounds like it's a big suck. See, I feel like I should probably have the places that it's going to more in the center, because otherwise the like the X's are really not gonna be causing much loss of space, because they're getting cropped off by the top. Like, alright, let's see if blowing this thing up will actually stop its attacks. And it does, good to know. Oh, that was fucking slick at least. Alright, so I'm gonna need another set of... weakest skill is very funny to me because it's about a guy who gets isekai'd with what people call the weakest skill, and get this, his skill is telekinesis. Don't make it about her son, actually. Just lead her son from the story and give the mom a woman who loves her. Has the son, like, died off screen? Well, like, I can always put in another set of... maybe just 2? It's gonna be going back and forth across the screen a lot, though. Speaking of isekais, there was a web novel I was reading a long while back, and I don't remember what it's called, so I can't find it again. Oh, I hate that. That sounds like the suck. Every part of the weakest skill is basically some evil guy being like, ha ha ha, isekai guy, you can't defeat us with your weak power of telekinesis. You're going to Omega die. And the guy being like, I may have the weakest skill of telekinesis, but I will make it work, and he always wins. Well, like, can he just crush their helmets with his telekinesis? Because I feel like that's a thing that you could do. I feel like they would be ill-prepared for that. God dang it. Controller, please stop. I feel like it would be best if the mom got isekai'd instead of the son, the son's favorite game. The son is just banished into oblivion for the story. Oh my god, what if the son has to the son is playing the game and it has to, like, embarrassingly watch his mom getting it on with their new girlfriend in the cutscenes that are unskippable? Because it's that kind of game. I don't probably need to make oh, for fuck's sakes. Why'd you do that? It isn't even an isekai technically. The main lead does die, but instead she's reborn in the same world, but with another family who is the rival of the old family. Okay. See, we could get on this, we could get on this isekai thing. We could get on the gravy train that probably pulled out of this station like 20 years ago, but it's still, there's still got to be some seats. What color are you? You are green. We've got blue out because blue is the opener. So Moxie's starting a Curse of Strahd. Strahd D&D thing with some friends. I'm playing a guy from the 90s queer scene who's been isekai'd and has to figure out his queerness. That could be a lot of fun. Got a work exemption last time. See what I can do. Maybe you can get like a not work exemption. Wait, did I make all these blue? I bet I... Oh no, they're pink. Okay, sweet. And we put the follower here. Is the pink one? Wait, they are pink, right? They're not purple. I wish that LBP had chosen, like, more starkly different colors for their tags, because while they look different in the menu here, they, like, the pink and the purple look very, very similar in actual practice, and I hate it. I shelved it for later, but that was like 2 hard PC resets later, and I apparently don't have the foresight to back it up somewhere. That's a fucking mood. I still have to back up all my bookmarks. Even though I literally just had the experience of having all of my bookmarks just disappear for no fucking reason. So you would think that would say to me, hey, girl, back these fucking things up. And I don't. I got another like fucking flotilla of articles for the Ruiner thing that I need to make sure I don't lose. It was funny, Hive. I was reading this article today, and it was getting into how, like, you know, we really shouldn't be calling contemporary cyberpunk, and we should be calling it post-cyberpunk for reasons X, Y, and Z. It was okayly argued. It was not a perfect example of critique, but like it was fine. It was fine. It was fine. And then I got to the end of the article, and I noticed that the publish date was 1999. So like, it makes it doubly super weird because like Ruiner's whole vibe is not like just cyberpunk, but it's very much of like that early 80s cyberpunk, you know? And like that had already passed its heyday by like the mid 90s. Like why particularly does it go back to that version of cyberpunk? It is so fucking wild to me. I love it. Like it's an aesthetic that I super vibe with. Like I really really like that, but like it's very much a choice. Now where do we want these? Let's see. Let's color code these so that I don't get them confused. Okay, so phase 3 is pink. And phase 1 is blue. Which really means I should use those tags being blue, but that's not going to happen. Because that would mean changing a whole bunch of other shit. Which I don't feel like doing. What are you? Oh. Alright, you can stay green. Because you're not going to exist forever. Now, we said we wanted to keep... We didn't want these to be too close to the edges because they cut off the whole the mine cross. So I think and we could, oh for fuck's sakes, controller, please do not do this to me. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I will be taking the break in just 3 minutes. But hopefully we'll be able to get at least this bit done. About there, maybe? It's still pretty close to the top, though. The one thing I worry about all of this is, like, it's going to be pretty busy in front of the screen. And I might just have to be like, well, that's just the way it's going to work. Alright, let's see how that works out for us. I keep checking my Switch 2 delivery. It's being sent from the neighboring town and is now underway for close to 3 hours. Oh, I hate that. Oh. Buggery. You silly, silly bitch. Can Switch 2 play Switch 1 games? Oh, is it back compatible? That's actually kind of cool. Almost all of them. Wait, are you saying that to me, Kronos, or are you saying that to rabbits? Alright, so hopefully this should work. Alright, we got the ring. We've got the mines. Would two ever switch 1 or 2? I mean, you're not wrong. I did get reminded yesterday, speaking of the isekai, about the funniest isekai I will talk about post-break. Because it is 1 hour. Thank you very much. It is 1 hour. I'm gonna let this... Let me make sure that, like, nothing's escaping. Alright, I'm gonna just let this run while I'm on my break. I'm gonna take that break now, though. I encourage everybody yourselves to get yourselves a stretch. Maybe a cookie or a pickle. I only have pickles. I have no cookies right now. Actually, let me turn on the hallway, too, so we can see what it looks like together. Kronos? See? People remember you, Kronos. You have carved a space in people's hearts. I'm just gonna come out there and say it. But, right, break time for me. I'm gonna be back in 5 minutes. That's the thing. That's the post, hit tweet, or whatever. I don't fucking know. Alright, I am back. Oh, Rotothon demo's up. Sounds fucking cool. I gotta read the thing from Hive, because it was asked. Um, so Hive, I'm guessing the INA is the International Nannies Association, which was just an AstroTurf group. It says, INA feels this game, Dante's Inferno, cheek out. Hi, start over. INA feels this video game component of Dante's Inferno is created out of poor taste and bad judgment. INA is opposed to video games that promote and encourage players to kill babies, in quotes, even if in fantasy play. It is our opinion that this type of play may promote violence towards children. The name of the trophy or achievement, Bad Nanny, is offensive to our association in that we strive to promote and educate the public regarding selfless work nannies do to support families by providing quality in-home child care. That sounds like a whole lot of bullshit. Just gonna guess, sounds like bullshit. I do not believe this INA is a reputable organization. Alright, we know that this thing actually explodes, right? We checked that, that was all good? Kronos, for these little boss bits, do you think that do you think that 10 hit points is enough? Do you think they need to be a little bit beefier? Alice says, okay, I can talk now about the isekai that's like one of those owning slave isekais, which is bad. The funny part is it's specifically about a guy that loves MILFs being isekai'd to where liking MILFs is a crime. Oh, to a world where liking MILFs is a crime. You mean like as a test? I mean, yeah, we could run it as a test. God, I need this controller to please stop. It's so funny, as a gang of MILFs that constantly praise him for breaking the law and liking MILFs. Did I get it right? Did I get it right, Kronos? I wanted that to be a surprise, but I can't keep secrets, so... Surprise! It looks 1-to-1. Fucking A. I'm so happy. It basically reads as a guy venting about how he thinks he's judged for his very vanilla kink. Who is gonna judge somebody about liking MILFs? Like, that's absurd. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Please do not do this to me. Alright, let's do a test run with this boss. It is probably going to be a lot. I don't know, like, that died pretty fucking quick. I did see a similar manga once. It was Ideals of Beauty are reversed. So the MC likes standard fair beauties, but these girls are all bullied by, basically, suburban auntie-looking women. I mean... That's weird. Like, why did everything stop moving? That was weird. Oh, I guess it didn't. Maybe I paused it or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know, like, long enough to kind of bop around the screen for a little bit. I don't necessarily want it to be on there forever, but like I would like it to be on long enough to show off. Assuming you don't miss often, maybe 30 to 40 hits. Alright. Let's give that a shot. Briefly returning to the state of play, here's my brief thoughts on what looked interesting. Lay it on us, yo. I want to hear it. New Digimon game looks like it actually has a budget. Okay. Hive says, in the backer Discord, they announced it. Oh shit, are you backing Radaton? Is your name going to be in the credits? You don't have to give a shout out to us, but if you want to, you can. I'm hyped the Ninja Gaiden game, but the Blasphemous devs actually look sick. Is it in the Blasphemous style? Because that would be actually kind of cool. Chrono says, I didn't back it, though I did get my name in one step from Eden. Okay. They made a Ninja Gaiden. Alright, let's see. What do I need to do here? I will have my screen name in the Sinking City too. That's pretty fucking cool. I think I got my name in a book for backing it once, but it's my old name, so I'm not going to tell anybody what book it was. It plays like a Famicom Ninja Gaiden, but it has some of the Blasphemous style. I'm wondering more just like presentation style. Like, are they going for like the 2D pixel art, or are they going for like a more modern Ninja Gaiden type of thing? It's partly why I picked my screen name. Honestly, like, good choice. The smart move there. Pixel art? That's fantastic. Alright, we need a... you're gonna be... No, not that color. Damage, and... Let's see, you're pink? Because that phase is the pink phase. Someone said in a voice call I was in that the new Suda51 game looks like it exists because he binged a bunch of Rick and Morty, but it's Suda, so it'll probably be better than Rick and Morty. I mean, it can't be worse, right? Like, you'd actually you'd have to be actively trying to make worse than Rick and Morty. Alright, now you need a damage. And I guess we'll leave this one as red, because it's the closest to orange. And then we'll make you blue. It's not just doing the one Justin Roiland gag. I don't know the Justin Roiland gag. Is that the pickle one? Because that's the only Rick and Morty gag that I really know. Because it was everywhere for like 12 seconds. Where it's just him doing a voice and being like, wow, that funny name guy, you killed a child. That's fucked up. Does that even qualify as a gag? Well, I'm glad I could bring some joy to Moxie's life. Moxie as well. Lovely to see you. I realize that you're not in the chat at this exact moment, but it is lovely that you are present. I hope that you are super well tonight. Hope life ain't giving you no kind of shit. It's barely a joke, but it counts. Fair enough. The target tag was red, right? Yeah. Yep. The thing is, if two queer people in a Discord call did that, it would be semi-funny. But a guy doing it on a cable TV show for like 60 episodes kind of just sucks. I think that's pretty fair. I feel like that is the kind of thing that would just start to grate after a while. It's why you're a comedy master? I mean, you are pretty darn funny, though, so, like, that works out. That tracks. I think Romeo is a dead man is doing a joke by implication, and the joke by implication is that Romeo Must Die also exists. I have seen Romeo Must Die, but, like, I don't remember anything from it. Oh shit, congratulations, Rabbits! I hope you have a wonderful time with the Switch 2. I'm sure it will be super fun. Be really gentle on those Joy-Con sticks, because I remember the Switch 1 Joy-Cons were notoriously fucked up. If I recall correctly, the Joy-Con 2 sticks aren't Whole Effect. Is Whole Effect the company that made them? Romeo Must Die, true Kino classic, great Kino film. Seen it once while I was like 13, and I don't remember it. Womp womp. Doesn't sound very Kino to me. This is all good. We got you set to the right bullshit. Hall effect means they're magnetic, so they get almost no drift at all. Oh, okay. I'm waiting on my girlfriend to get home before I open it, but the Joy-Con sticks on Switch 1 weren't bad for me. They held out longer than the Pro Controller sticks. No shit. I remember that I was just starting to get stick drift when I sold my Switch. Which still makes it better than like any of the PS4 controllers that I've owned, of which there have been many. I said under the Comedy Masters like Carrot Top and Gallagher. Oh my god. Oh no. Fucking Carrot Top and Gallagher. I mean, Adam Sandler and Kevin James, they don't make it much better, honestly. I feel like there's a lost opportunity about a Sandler comedy where he's Adam in the Garden of Eden, but no, but God makes a mistake, and Eve is actually Evan, played by Kevin James. I feel like you could get some traction out of that, but not from Adam Sandler. They make up the comedy of experts who you need to fight in shonen tournaments arc style fights to become a comedy expert. What are they like on the very bottom tier? Because I feel like they should be on the very bottom tier. Hive, it was lovely having you in tonight. I saw that you got your tickets to the Jurassic Worlding. I hope you have a wonderful time with it. And we would love to, be well. I don't know what words I was going to use there, but we love you and I hope that you are well. The final boss rush in the comedy battle manga would be Dropout TV then. Oh my god. It's okay, it happens. Okay, give me your hot take, Alice. I'm here, I'm ready. King of Queens is kind of funny. Okay, like I don't know King of Queens well enough to judge it one way or another. All right, now I wanna try something here. I wanna test something here. It's just another something about a slob husband with Kevin James. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Oh, sitcom. Autocorrect is kicking your ass tonight. And that's not cool. Autocorrect, you gotta back the fuck off. What's it? Anyway, two final state of play thoughts. James Bond game by the Hitman dev looks hype, but it's funny they're doing young James Bond. As it feels funny they're doing James Bond at all. That's like Does anybody give a fuck about James Bond anymore? I mean, I guess somebody must. Well, I mean, clearly I do not have my finger on the pulse. Well, good. They deserve it. The fucking British? Honestly, that would be kind of dope. Alright, so... what do we want to go first? I think we want the one on the bottom to go first. I did a thing and I'm a small business owner. Found the conservatives will respect me. Wait, what? Holly, what have you done? James Bond is currently dead outside of games because Amazon's doing an Amazon. You have a business now. That's exciting? Yeah, I'm gonna go with exciting. You are gonna be number 3. And that was pink. You can legally do business stuff. Never heard it. Do you say angry the British? It's time for me to actually leave. Hive, you get great sleep tonight, okay? Only good dreams. That's the rule. You gotta have good dreams tonight. They got tired of fighting with Amazon. What, like the estate? What's his face's estate? I was gonna say Ian Holm, but that's not right. The James Bond guy. Backstory. Wait, did Amazon steal something from the British? Is this like Godzilla and King Kong fighting? Is this a let them fight situation? Every James Bond film since forever is under the Broccoli family, who are a family of film producers who've been producing James Bond since the start. Okay? The Broccoli's. They really went and they called themselves the Broccoli's. I mean, honestly, power move, but... Alright, so these ones gotta go first. Basically, any new James Bond film production's been delayed for years because Amazon wanted to do 1,000,000 miniseries and wanted... I am not joking, a James MCU cinematic universe with spin-off films about Q and Moneypenny and random characters. What a non-shock right there. Amazon wanting to squeeze every fucking penny? I can't believe it. Say it isn't so. The Broccolis have been extremely against this and veto any idea for those, but after years of fighting, they just went, fuck it, it's not worth it. Sold all the James Bond rights to Amazon because they were tired of fighting. God, Amazon needs to be fucking stopped. Not that I have any particular care for James Bond or the Broccolis, but just the fact that, like, a company's that big that it can just grind out somebody against their own wishes is absolutely fucking bullshit. I plan to do business things for Twitch channel. I've started doing commissions and stuff, and having everything set up will be useful. Fucking awesome. We're excited. Oh. Whew. Like, you don't need to care about James Bond or a family of Hollywood film producers to be against a company just tearing down people who've been working on James Bond since the literal 60s, all in the name of making a miniseries where we learn Q's secret backstory. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, it's Dez! How you doing? I hope secretly that Emma were working on an LVP4. Oh, Dez. I mean, who knows? Maybe. LVP4 real. It's not beyond the realm of possibility. With fewer layers and complexity. Oh, I don't think... Now, that I think is beyond the realm of possibility. Like, I don't think you could convince them to go backwards. Although I feel like if they hadn't been just rushing along to get the game out, they probably could have figured out some way to deal with the degree of complexity that they got. I don't know. Like, some people talked about them doing a thing, but I haven't heard anything about it. Oh, this fucking controller, I swear to fucking God. Give me a sec, Alice. I'm trying to wrangle this freaking thing. Phone almost autocorrected that to LGBT for real? We're the upgraded version. We're the next step in LGBT evolution. I'm gonna die alone on the more layers hill forever, aren't I? I don't know, like, possibly. I'm less like... I'm less absolutely against layers than I had been, but like I still think they have issues, but mostly it's the issues of how creators have used them. Also that they can make the game get very crashy and laggy. I always see the please return to 3 layers, and all I can think of is, you can just use the 3 layers. Honestly, like, yeah, and I don't think an imposed return to 3 layers would be a good idea. But like, I just don't think limiting it at all that way would be good, especially since, like you said, you could just do it. LPV4 should clearly have the racist channel level from the PSP game. I beg to disagree. I'm going to disagree with that one. I do. I do. I do. I would be deeply surprised and slightly disturbed if you had not been. Oh. Right, okay, so this we gotta do this. Hold on a second, I think I just screwed something up. If they rolled it back into totally real LBP4, then yeah, that would legitimately suck. Yeah, like this, I don't see them. I wouldn't want them to roll things back. Uh, but I also just can't see them doing it. Like, that would be a real weird thing to decide. Romeo's Dead, Romeo's Dead Man looks like it has the humor of Big Mouth with none of the artistic choices. Oh shit, this whole time I've been thinking of Romeo's Bleeding, which is a totally different fucking thing. That's Romeo's Bleeding is the one with Gary Oldman. I had to check, but I was right. Yeah. Romeo's Dead is the new Suda51 game. Gotcha. What if I... Hold on a second. Romeo Must Die is an action romance film with Jet Li and DMX. Alright. That's not quite the sound that I need. Oh shit, that's cool. I need to send you the amazing trailer to watch on Break of iconic Z-list trash films China Salesman. What? Starring the duo of Steven Seagal and Mike fucking Tyson? Okay. Sure. Not a pairing that I was expecting, but alright. I was just talking about this last night. I had Moxie added to the list. You're gonna have a list like as long as my fucking arm. And I love that. It sounds foul. I mean, it's got Steven fucking Seagal in it. And Mike Tyson. Like, they're both domestic violence aficionados. I already have one longer than your arm. Girl wants me to see all of Star Trek. Oh my god, that's a bit much. That feels like it's a bit much. You're gonna be there for a while with fucking William Shatner's toupee, and it's gonna make you feel like you have to pay. I don't know. That wasn't gonna. That wasn't. That didn't work. I tried. I tried. All right. Let's see if this actually functions. I've seen almost all of Enterprise and Lower Decks. Oh shit! No, hey, rabbits! Thank you so much for dropping by. I totally understand that you've got like life stuff going on in your neck of the woods because of the time zones and everything. But it has been lovely. I hope that we get to do this more in the future. But you take care of yourself. I'll get to it in a moment, Alice. You take care of yourself, and we will see you when we see you. Now, Alice has got for us. So, some Chinese IT workers need to win a competition in North Africa, so he hires the iconic duo of Steven Seagal and Mike Tyson to help him. Meanwhile, they have to defeat French spies, several unarmed African states to, I don't know, stop some evil stuff happening. They never really explain what's happening. I will be on for another hour and 10 minutes, so we might see you before the end of the stream. That's that seems like vague and shitty even for a Steven Seagal film, Alice. And they're like really vague and shitty. Also, Mike Tyson looks so tired in it. Fucking Mike Tyson. We'll see you in a bit. Have a good meeting, yeah? Alright, so this is Pink Scream. Which honestly sounds like the name of a band. He just throws stuff in it like a 90 beat 'em up boss, and every time he punches, it's clearly an extra. Oh my god. Now look at this. I'm not even touching the controller. It's just doing that shit on its fucking own. Sony, why do you hate me specifically, Sony? What did I do? What did I fucking do? If Pink Screen were a band, it would have the most broken ability if it became a stand. Well, what would the ability be? Because I'm not versed enough in JoJo to just be able to whip one up. Alright, let's see if this actually works. Okay, clearly not. Okay, how do we fuck that one up? Oh, we never actually wired it to start. Good job, mate. Very smart. Alright, so now it should work. Oh, that eyeball is just running. You're just running away. Where are you going? Where are you going, eyeball? Okay, clearly that's not where I thought it was. Okay. What are you sitting on? Are you on the actual block? Because if so, I don't need this, right? Well, I do. This has to go on the eyeball. Alright, so cool, so that works, but it didn't, the mouth didn't scream the way it was supposed to, and I don't know why. I looked up some of the other actors in China Salesman were in, and some of the other movies the actors in China Salesman were in, and I found out one of them was in another Z-list classic, Outcast, starring fucking Nick Cage and Hayden Christensen! Oh my god! As two Crusader knights who team up in China to overthrow an evil emperor to help the actual king back in the throne. What the fuck? That's what Anakin Skywalker's been doing? I thought he broke away from acting. I thought he didn't want to do acting no more. Are you not... Like, are you not wide enough? Maybe not. He briefly tried coming back to acting in the 2010s. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, so it's screaming. Sweet. So, the idea here is that, like, each time we beat one of the boss's phases, one of the eye stalks will get blown up. And then when we beat the last phase of the boss, like, we'll do the zoom in on the screen, and then it'll pull back and we'll be in the room. I think is how we want to do that. Which means that I'm actually going to have to put that logic on something else, because our screen there is kind of broken. What logic did you use to kill the eyes? It was a real simple sequencer with destroyers, so... I mean, you know what? Well, no, because that would have been a pain in the butt. So we've got the batteries here. Got a destroyer on the last bit. And then there's destroyers and sound effects on each, like, block. Like, super duper simple. To give an example, some of the Hayden Christensen films during the 2010s are stuff like American Heist, a heist film with Adrian Brody. Whatever happened to Adrian Brody? Like, I thought he was going to be a thing for a hot second, and then he just seemed like he wasn't. Oh. To give an example, Adrian Brody and Akon. Yes, that Akon. I don't know who Akon is. And First Kill, another film. First Kill, another film where he's a bank robber and the main cop against him is Bruce Willis. What the fuck? Poor Bruce Willis. I don't know if I could get it done in 3 minutes. But I could at least get the setup, because I didn't set up the other arms, I was just testing it, because I'm going to be putting out something else. Because as you notice, this eye stalk is broken. Akon is an American R&B musician, okay. He was in a lot of songs in the 2000s. Fair enough. He tried creating a Bitcoin-run city in Senegal. Fair enough, I guess. Weird flex, but sure. Oh, he's in Wes Anderson movies. Okay. Finally, a name that I know. Alright, you are going to be blue. Oh, like, I gotta tell you, fighting this fucking controller is... Ooh, it gives me the fucking agita. Alright, which one of you is the second block? Are you the second block? So you go here. Yeah, I noticed I'm going to be going on the break as soon as I finish this little bit of setup. Because I want to put this last set of logic in so that we can set up a boss rush when I come back. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Please, controller. Please don't. Why are you like this? Oh, damn it. No, I fucked that up. Oh, great. Alright. Going on my break. Doing it now before I get pissed off. Be back in 5. Everybody get yourselves a drink. And whatever else it is that you happen to need. Oh, I am back. I unfortunately did not see the notice to watch the trailer for China Salesman in time for me to watch the trailer for China Salesman, so I will have to do that after the stream. I will be right on that. Why can I not select this microchip, please? Why must you be like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kill something. Thank you. Nope. Why must everything be so difficult? I did not. I just said I didn't see the notice about watching the trailer until I had gotten back from the break already. So I said that not 2 moments ago. Fucked up. I know. That's me. Oh my god. Please don't do this to me. I cannot. I cannot tonight. I need you to not do this. I'm very disappointed in me. Constantly, but not for missing the trailer, because it's not going anywhere. Oh my god. Stop! Game, I need you to stop! Okay, so gotta get these destroyers. I don't know why you're upside down. I don't fucking care. Okay, so let's flip these right side up. And the first one goes to the eyeball. Alright, so So that one's set. And then the second one goes to this one here. And the third one goes to this one here. And make sure that this is set to the right color, which is blue. So that means you've got to be red. And did I not, like, actually wire that to where it was supposed to go? I did not, because I am a goofer. I'm genuinely kind of turning into the Joker at the number of people still ignoring the BDS boycott on Microsoft. Yeah, that seems pretty fair. I can see how that would be, that would Jokerify a person. Are they, like, are they not even acknowledging it? Noah Gervais just dropped his new video on the new Doom games. Ick. Noah. Which makes me extra annoyed after him being in that podcast led by a CIA stan? What the fuck? What? Yeah, that seems kind of fucked up. Alright, let's put all of this in a box. Also, that can go away. Don't need that anymore. How can anybody be out there in this year of our Dark Lady 2025 standing the CI fucking A? Like, what the actuals? There's a guy named Matthew Galt. He's a military reporter guy with a podcast who's extremely pro-American imperialism, and his podcast is all about that, like, he's very much one of those military experts that believes in Israel doing genocide podcast. Oh, fucking hell. Because of course it would be, right? Podcast had an episode about Fallout, and Noah Gervais was a guest. Yeah. Don't love that. Not loving that. Alright, so we'll give ourselves a little bit of buffer when we first jump in. Just to make sure that, like, we don't have the boss directly on our face. Several people went, bro, this guy genuinely is pro-imperialism whitewasher. He basically went, shaking my head, the Internet Purity Brigade is attacking me. Really now? That's more the shock really now and not like the I don't believe you really now. I mean, I didn't know Gervais well enough to like have any real idea about his moral stances, but like that's pretty gross. Gonna just come out and say that's pretty gross. Friend of mine got blocked from him on Blue Sky for the lightest pointing out that he was in a pro-US imperialism podcast. Fucking goober. I was watching one of his videos earlier, and I think I'll just get rid of that. Yeah, it's pretty shitty. Like, he did that giant fucking deep dive on give me a second. You know, you know. 8 hours on Resident Evil, and it's like it's actually a really good video, but yeah, that's pretty gross. Not down with that. Not supporting that. Fuck, I can't tell what lane this is. I think I need you here. And then we'll do like a quick bonus in between them. His videos are good, but the whole event soured me on his work even more after the whole ignoring the boycott. Oh yeah, like that's a super fair response. Why are you spinning? You should not be. Oh, I know why you're spinning. It's because the controller's fucked up. God damn it. I do not want to go Joker mode, but I may have to. For context, Matthew Galt doesn't just host that podcast. Another guy who was in that podcast episode with Noah Gervais was called Jason Fields, another pro-genocide weirdo who wrote an article saying that from the river to the sea is called a genocide and saying protesters against Israel are doing a genocide and should be banned. Oh, are against Israel doing a genocide should be banned. Fucking assholes. Oh, Squishy! How you doing? Lovely to see you as always. Hope you're super well tonight. Hope life is treating you as well and kindly as can be hoped. Which I know is sometimes it's a pretty big thing to hope for, but I'm hoping for it. Alright, we need our wave. And then these I can just repeat and change the boss phase. So this would be phase 2. And then we'll repeat the bonus. And then we'll do phase 3. Are you in the correct lane? I honestly can't tell. Game, why must you give me the Ajita? Why are you spinning around like that? Because the controller's broken. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it, god, I fucking swear to God. Why is it gotta be like this? Sony, you did me so dirty. Sony, you did me so dirty. Oh my god. Please don't. Wait, is there a target tag? Do I have to check for the target tag again? Oh, let's get that out there. It's got to be out there somewhere. I must have fucking left one in play. Alright, so there's definitely one out there somewhere. Hold on, let me just do a quick... Oh! I know where it is. I think I know where it is. It's on you, isn't it? Sweet! Let's check if I was right. No! What? 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 I thought I was all clever. Wait, why is Wait, what? Oh. But you shouldn't... Because I forgot to invert you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are they done? Did they go away? Okay, there are no more target tags. Last thing for this, but for context, No Interface Blue Sky is filled with retweets of extremely liberal core politics and Trump is bad takes, but no mention of Palestinian genocide. Well, there you go. I don't even half know what's going on. I'm getting anxiety just watching. I'm sorry, I don't mean to give you anxiety. You shouldn't have any anxiety. Okay, let's set up our camera. Let's get our wiring. I mean, honestly though, you're not wrong. Are you in the right layer? I think you are, but I can't tell. Okay, yes. Yes, you are in the right layer. Oh my god, please, controller, please. I need you. Honestly, I need you to just not fuck with me. I sure can't wait to feel the wait, why did that happen moments when I start playing around with RPG Maker. Well, I mean, just use these streams as a guide. See all the things that I do and just don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, one more thing, but his Blue Sky has a post retweeted saying it was good that Americans thought they were the good guys in the world and that the world was forced to beg America for help? Noah, what? Noah, what is that take? That's a terrible take. Noah, you goofy fuck. Alright, so there should be like 5 seconds. And there we go. Oh shit. It's going right out there. Alright, you gotta be blowing up any second now. There you go. Alright, and so now... there goes the eyes. Excellent. I don't know why sometimes these don't disappear, and it really pisses me off. Maybe I gotta do like oh shit, if I do that, it's gonna take so much fixing. Alice, I am kind of busy. Give me 2 seconds. It's okay. I'm getting destroyed by my own fucking creation. Is the thing. Okay, so phase 2 is real tough. Why are there diamonds now, or did I miss something? What? Which diamonds? The bonus diamonds? They were just like a little bonus I wanted to throw in, just for fun. Honestly, I wanted to give a shout out to you. And so I thought like, oh, I'll make some bonus phases with little diamonds, and that'll be fun. But also, it was a way to kind of buffer not having fighting on the screen all the time. And Alice, I super hope we can figure out a way to make it easier to read chat. No, but like the whole, they track you a little bit and they've got the animation on them, and they are from Neon Dimension Rush 2. The bosses won't be, like, the phases won't be doubling. I didn't set it up so that it would stop. Neon Dimension too. Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't want to return to pod? Fuck. Alright, okay, I saw that part. American liberalism is a hell of a drug. Yeah, that's definitely true. Oh my god, Kronos! Oh my god! Weird that Noah seems to understand that genocide and bigotry is bad when discussing Fallout games. Gives no fucks about actual humans. This is me, I'm throwing up my arms. Look at all the community levels, Kronos! We look at all of them to play. We can't do all of these in 30 minutes. I don't know, we do have like 30 minutes to fuck around though. But I don't really have any levels I can play. You know, I think he just said, "Oh my god." He gives a fuck as long as those being suffering are only Americans. There's a core thing with liberals like him: suffering is bad as long as it's only it's Americans only. Yeah, honestly, that tracks pretty well. See also all the really sad movies about vets with PSTD and how they somehow managed to avoid talking about all of the people in the countries we invaded who we gave PTSD to. PSTD? PTSD. Wait, what is this? What is this little... Oh, I know what this is. Christmas lights. I was just joking about community levels. This is all free, permanent switch. Actually does work. I should not do this here. I should actually play it. Oh, delayed answer. I'm doing okay. It'll be 33 degrees Celsius with 7 degrees humidity today, so that's going to be intense. Voidcat that has adopted us got checked at the vet yesterday, was in great shape. There was a spot open for getting him fixed, so we did that. He's a sweet baby angel. Was a sweet baby angel since, if a bit yelly this morning, but he's calmed down since. Hate the weather. Love the Voidcat. I'm glad that there's no like health concerns, because I've had friends adopt or be adopted by street cats, take them into the vets and find out like that there's a whole flotilla of health issues. I did see that picture, and he is a little voidling. I just ate brioche with Vegemite for the most decadent Australian experience. He doesn't even have FIV. Oh, that's fucking awesome. That is, yes. I know the baby scene in American Sniper, like, it's like a toy baby. It's like not a real fucking baby. We at LBP Central hope you find these as useful as we do. Ah, the nostalgia. The guy's like, ooh, baby, and the baby is just obviously a toy. Wait, what? We gave an Oscar to that bullshit? Clint Eastwood washed. Oh my god. Emitter-based toggle? I actually use this a lot in my levels. My setup's a little bit different, but like, yeah, it's basically this. Back when levels had the LBPC sticker slapped at the beginning or the end, yes. Those were the days. Notched wheel output, 4 outputs. This was like such a pain in the ass to get working. I did not like it. It was nominated for 6 and lost all but that one. Shouldn't have won any of them. I did use this in one of my levels, but it was a little bit different setup. Instead of having the magnetic keys on the spinner, it had the sensors on the spinner. It lost Best Picture to also bad film Birdman. Wasn't Birdman the Michael Keaton one? God, the old school logic is just, it's so good. I heard Dogman is also not the greatest. What about Dog Boy, though? Dog Boy is cinema. Not a great year for Animal Man. So Michael Keaton one, it's trying to be a commentary on superhero films, but it's just kind of very annoying. Was that the same year that he played the Vulture? Was he commenting on his own work? Very few, honestly. But I mean, once we get the laptop up, we prefer to be called furries. Maybe we Vulture Man. I mean, he was definitely vulturing. He was just vulturing around. What was I gonna say? I had a thing I was gonna say, and I don't remember what it was. I mean, once I get the laptop set up, I'm going to be doing a lot of downloading of dry archive levels, which unfortunately does give us a pretty hard cap, but it's still a bevy of levels within that cap. For a second I was thinking about Dogman, the 2023 Italian-French film, but no, this year we had Dogman, the DreamWorks cop dog film based on comics by the Captain Underpants guys. I hate most all the words in that sentence. Those are all terrible words. What are you level? Is it? Is it really? Is it Kino? Oh, that's what this is. I don't need this level anymore, though. I think this needs to go away. It's not Kino, but it is good. And it does have Snake and Revolver Ocelot chasing each other, so that's worth a thing. Wait, what? What? What is what? Oh, when I did the, I did that really big, deep dive into the Metal Gear Solid DLC pack, and, it was such a big video that I had an intermission in the middle of it, because it was like it was an hour-long video, which was pretty huge for something that I was doing. And so I just put a little intermission screen on, and I played a Thought Crime song in the background, and this was the intermission screen. It was funny. I liked it. I love reloading in a battle. I what battle are you reloading in? LBP today! All of them. I thought you meant Captain Underpants had Snake and Ocelot chasing each other, and I was confused. Fair enough. That would be a very confusing thing. Hey, Soup, you want to see a thing? You want to see a thing? I can show you a thing. We got the boss phases working. I know what Captain Underpants is, vaguely. I mean, I know of Captain Underpants. I can envision Captain Underpants in my mind, because I have seen, like, the book covers, but I first heard of Dogman on a podcast where mom took her kid to the movie. She was pondering the philosophical dimension of having a dog head on a man body. I mean, that's just kink pride. We don't claim Dogman, he's a cop. That's pretty fair. I think that's the appropriate answer. It's a bit of I can only bark, but I must communicate situation. I mean, but like, there's like sign language and writing. There's other ways to communicate that aren't just vocal. Wait. They, like, what, like a Tim Burton jam? Like, they just straight up stitched the dog's head on this dude's body? Okay, that's kind of fucked up. I'll never be able to play Odyssey Shmup someday. Even if I gotta make a shmup in fucking LBP3 on PS3 and send you the file and you can boot it up on your... Oh, shit. Oh. And that's our boss phase. And I was saying to Kronos that the so when the boss the final when the final eye is blown up and that boss is done, that'll trigger the camera zoom in on the green screen, and then when it pulls out, it'll be in the room. A villainous orange cat named Petey constantly terrorizes OK City with one of his schemes involving planting a bomb to destroy an abandoned warehouse. Famed cop Officer Knight. Wait, is it Nick Knight? Is it Nick Knight? Is Nick Knight both a vampire and a dog-headed cop? And his dog Greg arrived to defuse the bomb, but Knight cuts the wrong wire and explodes, severely injuring Knight's head and Greg's body. Two surgeons saved Knight and Greg by stitching Greg's head on Knight's body, creating the dog-human hybrid, which they call Dogman. But did they save Knight? Because it sounds like they only saved fucking Greg. Also, how small was Knight that his dog's head could be attached to his body? Like, there's a proportional difference there. Also, thank you, Soup. I'm pretty happy with it. Dogman quickly becomes beloved for his repeated arrests of Petey, but Petey escapes numerous times afterwards. Dogman becomes lonely and depressed due to the loss of Knight and the abandonment of his girlfriend Alice, who sells their house. He takes a tennis ball he used to play with as his only memory of human life and moves into a doghouse on the city outskirts. How, like, is Dogman very small? Is that how they made this work? That's not. That just sounds like a lot. I don't know about that. Now, what was? Why do I have 2 copies of this level? He's a short king. I mean, you have to be to live in a doghouse. Doghouses ain't big. If I recall correctly, the surgeon's rationale is literally, hey, why don't we give this a shot? You know, I guess I could respect that. Okay, so this is the version that doesn't have the room in it. Oh wait, this is the version that does have the room in it. Short king, homunculus cop. Cops can't be kings though, right? Wait, one to send to my friend. See, Kronos, I don't know what that's in relation to anymore. 5 space surgery. Teach a man to dog, he'll yiff for a day. Oh my god. Oh my god. Teach a dog to man, he'll become a narc. Mm. 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 I don't know about any of that. That sounds pretty bad. Where are we going here? Well, we've only got 10 minutes, but let's see. I don't think I'm going to use this anymore. I think this is going to go away. And I think instead of making these appear randomly... Oh, wait, what's we got? After firing his assistant, Petey decides to clone himself to create an assistant just like him. However, it creates a copy of him as an innocent child with no interest in evil doing, who he calls Little Petey. Petey steals the corpse. Petey steals the corpse of an evil telekinetic fish named Flippy. Okay, so I feel like we've drifted very far away from, like, the real world rules here, and therefore everything's on the table. But cops still fucking suck. Who cares? It's the weakest power. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'm going to attach this to here. And I'm maybe going to make it so it just randomly... How do I want to do it? Because if I attach it... Maybe with a bolt? I mean, bolts always work. I don't know what I'm going to bolt it to, though. Also worth mentioning, in-universe, Dogman is written by literal children. Oh, so it's like Axe Cop. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. Wait. Is Axe Cop written by a fascist? reading this wiki page for Dogman Film, and I'm learning that you can sell the wildest shit to American children as long as you have a cop in there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, can't really disagree with that. The guy that drew Axe Comp, the adult creator guy, is a fascist. That is so fucking disappointing. But of course he would be, right? Alright, so what we need is we're gonna put a bit of sticker panel, because sticker panel is good for everything. Not just any regular fascist. From the guy's wiki page, from 2019 to 21, Nicole was the creative director for the Babylon Bee, a news satire website. That's one way to describe it. From 2022 to 2025, worked as a scripted creator for the Daily Wire. Fucking hell. That's nothing to be proud of. Alright, did we ghost those? We did. Wait. Why do I have two sets of these? Wait, which one of these is being emitted? It's the one on the bottom, isn't it? I bet it's the one on the fucking bottom. He's the guy that greenlighted Mr. Bircham? Oh my god. It is the one on the bottom, okay. Good that I caught that. A legend. It's one way to describe it. Legendarily shitty. Alright, now let's bring you down one, and we'll glue you on. And then we'll bolt you down here. Is that? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Is Mr. Bircham is done, right? Like, there's no more Mr. Bircham. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of all of this shit. Don't need this anymore. They literally can't fund it anymore? The Daily Wire's bankrupt? Fucking, I mean, sometimes there's good news. We do need that there because, right. We don't need this anymore. We don't need this anymore. We don't need this anymore, but we do need this. They really went down to the wire. Kronos. Kronos. Fantastic. So wait, how do I want to do this? Mm? How could Mr. Bertram ever succeed when it was up against the new norm? I thought those were the same show. I think everybody from there failed up into other right-wing media platforms. Fucking hell. Alright, override pattern. Someone did a video finding out who created the new norm, and it turns out, first, it's the guy that worked with the Mr. Bertram guy. Second, it's literally a politics guy that works for the Israeli government. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Please, game, I need you to not. I'm definitely not what I was expecting, but I guess. He's also a failed stand-up comedian. Well, that's not a shock. That feels like very on brand. And then you will be an opacity tweaker. Soup, we didn't get to do the usual introductions when you came in, but how are you? Is life being okay to you? I'm hoping. We are at 3 hours, but I want to at least get this answer before I go. Alright, we can see if this is actually. Oh shit! It is working, but it definitely needs to have a lower frequency of showing up. Very tired after today, but Grasshopper Manufacturer did announce a new game, so today's a good day. I'm glad it's a good day. I'm not familiar with Grasshopper Manufacturer, but they seem to be somebody I should maybe keep my eyeballs on. Else is part of the reason the Daily Wire is going under is because the CEO spent money on shooting in Europe an adaptation of his favorite fantasy novel, which they spent 20 million on. Oh, it's the Suda folks. Okay. Well, that seems pretty nifty. Oh, I know what part of the problem is here. You need to be a... I mean, I could use a toggle as well, but... Oh, for fuck's sakes, controller, please stop. I am a No More Heroes fan, although I would like to try Suda's other games. Okay. Suda did Killer 7, right? Because I did try to play some of Killer 7 way back in the day, but I think it, like, bugged out and soft-locked on me. I feel like we're getting like way too many Steins though. Maybe I should reset it. Apparently the PC port is decent, so you could try to get on there. I mean, maybe someday. It's like it's not something that I'm clamoring for. It was just one of those games that like it showed up and I had the opportunity to pick it up, and I was like, okay, you know, give it a shot. Oh, I see what part of my problem is. God damn it, Disco, do not be... You do not have time to be a goober like this. It's past goobering hours. It is. I got no time for goobering. Like, why are these all showing up? Some of these should be invisible. And I don't know why they wouldn't be. Like, the opacity tweaker is getting... What the fuck? Goodman hours? Goodman playthrough confirmed? I mean, I wouldn't mind giving Goodman a chance. I think we did talk about that a little bit before. Alright, this should get it working. Alright, coolios. Now we're not seeing any signs. Okay, they are coming through. Sweet. Good, because I don't want them to show up too often. I don't want them to be too obvious. Just like every now and then. I might fiddle with it a little bit more to raise the percentage just a touch, but that seems okay. But we are over the 3-hour point. I do need to start to wrap things up on account of I got work tomorrow. I took Tuesday off. Oh shit! We didn't. I'm gonna have to make this super quick. So I did get to see my friend last night, which was good. We talked and touched base, the stuff we usually do, which is really nice. I asked them about that Protect Women's Spaces law that was getting pushed through, and so what they said was that the LDP has agreed to like put the law up for a vote in the general diet. So that's not great. Let's see. Some of the Communist Party is against the law, but not everybody in the Communist Party. Unfortunately, there are some folks in that party that do support it. The Democratic Party, which is the largest opposition group to the Liberal Democratic Party, are fence-sitting at the moment. They're not seemingly taking a really strong stand either way. LDP, obviously, since they're sponsoring the bill, is going to be voting for it. Maybe not all the members, because there is some granularity in individual voting. There are there are blocks within the LDP that have their own agendas. So it might not be like total LDP votes for the law, but like probably significant. And I'm not super sure about what the other parties, like where they're standing at the moment. So that's not super great news. It is not necessarily a guarantee, but it's still not like it's not looking good. Also, apparently, there's not very much like organized pushback from this because the main trans rights like activist group. I don't want that phrasing because that's the one that the TERFs use. The main group that is doing activism for trans folks, um, apparently, like the head of that group is being investigated for, I think, sexual assault. So nobody really wants to be seen like dealing with that organization, basically, which is kind of a problem because they are the bigger organization for trans rights here. Um, if it's the one I'm thinking of, they're extremely true scum. I think it probably is the one you're thinking of. Two small fascist parties are in favor of it. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all. So yeah, like don't really not feeling super optimistic. Although nothing is necessarily decided yet. You know, there's still hope. Like there's still got to be hope. But yeah, it wasn't really great news. Ishin seems to be very uh, divided, but mostly because part of their marketing is about being the LGBT friendly group. LGBT friendly LDP. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Thank you. I mean, I appreciate it. I don't want to brush off the fact that I am very much touched by all y'all's support. Like it does mean a lot to me and it makes tough days a lot easier to get through. So my voice is not doing the emoting thing and I usually have trouble with the emoting thing. So like it's kind of like doubly difficult right now, but it is something that is very meaningful to me and I do very much appreciate it. And nothing is decided yet. I don't know when the vote is going to be. My friend says like the news pretty much has dried up. Like they got word that the LDP was going to be taking up this bill, and then like from that point, there really hasn't been a lot of discussion about it that's come to my friends' ears. So you know that's a big. I'm doing the hands in the air, shoulders, elbows bent kind of thing. Like I don't know. I don't know. That's the I'm doing the I don't know gesture, unfortunately. Uh, thank you, rabbits. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because it's yeah, it's been a lot. Everything's been a lot, and it just keeps getting to be a lot. This has been a rough Pride. Uh, started off started off real rocky. There's a couple of news stories that I read that just did not didn't do it for me. Didn't do it for anybody, I don't think. But and yeah, it just seems like it's getting kind of harder every week. So, but we're dealing with it. I'm keeping a stiff upper lip, and I'm not crumbling into dust or nothing like that. I ain't dead, and whatever happens, we just have to figure out what we do from there. You know, that's the same thing that always happens, right? Like you can only deal with the situation that is currently at hand, and you can do a little bit of planning and preparation for things that might go sideways, but at the end of the day, it's like you just have to deal with what's in front of your face. Thank you, Alice. Like I this it means the space means a lot to me, and the space is all y'all. It's not like I wouldn't still be doing this. Like if y'all weren't, I don't mean in the grander sense like I would have done something awful. I mean like just I wouldn't be streaming. I wouldn't still be streaming if it weren't for all of y'all. You do make this space for me, and I can't thank you enough, honestly. Seems I know it's not really my position to comment on it, but this price seems particularly bad when it comes to world events. This is a rough year. Like a lot, it feels like a lot of chickens are coming home to roost. Um, Masks are. I mean, the masks have all been off, but I think it's like things are being made more manifest and obvious. Um, like what our position really is, and it's not a great one, really. God, to think that like the last 10 years or so have been kind of a heyday. This has been kind of like a heyday for us, but that with the that period seems to have been drawing to at least a temporary close for the bit, and we all got to kind of batten down and I don't know, just make sure that we're safe. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna be taking care of myself and making sure that there's a space for all y'all to come to a couple times a week that you can hopefully decompress a little bit and be in a space where like you don't need to have all this stuff right at the front of your mind, because I know it does take up a lot of our daily mental energy load. Words are not happening anymore. Words are done for the night. But yeah. We're just taking the time. I'll keep y'all informed. To the extent that I've got any information, I'll make sure that y'all have information. And that's it. That's basically my 10 cents. But on that, like, really shitty note, you come first if you ever need to step away for any reason, put up a yellow card for IRL discussion. We'll support you. I appreciate that. It does mean a lot, and I do realize that the safety measures that are in place for the channel are also in place for me, and it's a good reminder of that. But yes. Ah, but it is the time for the ribbon. I hate to put the ribbon on things on a crummy note, but that's just the way it worked out tonight. Administrata, really quick. Tomorrow night is going to definitely be Risk of Rain 2. Tomorrow is Friday, on in this time zone. So that'll be Risk of Rain 2. Next week will be just some randomy stuff, and either the 16th or the 23rd, I haven't decided which yet, will be when we start the Sly Cooper streams. So that's what we're looking at coming up. And that pretty much does it. I will ask all of you, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in the meat space. I got the hiccups. Out there in the meat space, make sure that you're getting all the hydration and electric eels that you need. And if you're down there in the southern hemisphere, make sure that you're bundling up as it gets colder. Make sure that you get in at least one meal a day. It doesn't have to be great food, but it does have to be food. I hope you get more than one meal, and I hope that some of those meals are substantive and nutritious and everything that your body needs. But as long as you're eating one meal of food a day, I'm not going to get on your case. If you got medications, try to take those medications as close to schedule as your situation allows. But above all and overall, please do remember that you are important. You have value. You have folks out there who love you and are rooting for you. They want you to have your best life. They want you to be safe and happy. And I'm one of those folks, but I'm only one of them. But that has to do it for us here at This Go About. So from me, Disco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you. Arigato, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.